So the city bus let us off at the side of the road, and the park entrance has a map. We're starting our trek up into the mountain. What's this one called, Jenny?
Shifo.
Okay, Shifo mountain. So we crossed railway tracks that go up further into the mountains. Jenny figures it's for the mine that used to be up there, or maybe still is. So it's Wednesday at 9:24, and we got up and we're gone by 7 to start our hike. So it took 2.5 hours to have breakfast and take public transit to the base of the mountain. And the bus that we took to get here, bus 44, is the one that Jenny used to have to take and their mum used to have to take when they lived away from the university before they were residing there, so that Jenny's mum could work at the hospital up near the mine and Jenny could go to school. Nothing like taking a taxi up the hiking trail. And this hiker ahead of us is hiking backwards down the road.
He jogged up, I saw him.
Yeah, he jogged up. And
He was running.
And now he's jogging, or he's walking backwards down the road.
He really jogged up, but...
Well, part way at least. Okay, we've reached the park entrance. So we've been coming up this paved, steep road. It appears as though they used to offer golf carts to take tourists up without having to actually walk up the hill. Always lots of places for refreshment. There's this big hotel here, apparently abandoned. I think that might be where we're going. We'll see. Okay. Oh, was that a short? No, where's that go?
To go to a temple.
Oh.
They said the road is very bad. If you go, you take your own risk.
That's probably going up to that temple, right? On the hill?
They didn't say no filming, but...
I don't see a sign saying no filming.
No smoking. Oh, we can notice.
This sign says after 7 p.m. women are not allowed in. I take it you're not allowed to go up the stairs. Oh, there's the incense burning. Wow, there's no sign about no filming. Wow.
Gold color.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to read together.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't go there and take off your shoes.
Oh. To go up the steps.
Because they put a sign there, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Have to take off your shoes.
So, shall I do that?
You want to do it?
Can I go in socks?
Yeah. Come over here. Oh, you want to do it?
So these ones you can't go in, but at least you can film. Whereas when we were at the last temple, you could go in, but you couldn't ever take pictures. So that's where they live.
I think this is the whole restaurant.
Oh,
I don't know, we just have to go through.
you think this is the way up?
Yeah.
Oh. So we're going up behind that temple that we were just exploring. Oh boy. Our altitude is above 2,000 meters. We've been staying at 1,000. We bussed up to about, as far as I could see, close to 2,000. And then we've been walking up ever since. And on my map, I saw one topo line that we crossed a while back for 2250.
This is no exit.
Okay, closed area. The stairs are too steep for most people. Oh, that's where we went in.
Yeah.
So then we did that temple. So this is continuing on, and it's getting real narrow. Wow, it's getting really narrow. This roof here is interesting because this is porcelain. Wow, I bet that lasts a long time. That's only the roof over a fence. A wall. It's a wall. But they have that around the edges of the buildings as well. We're taking this route.
You go halfway and there's no road.
Okay. Tibetan prayer flags. So go up these stairs and apparently halfway it stops and it's just wild. Oh, stairs have stopped. And these look to be relatively new prayer flags. I don't know if I can capture it. I can't read it. There we go. This is why you should have garbage cans beside the trail. There's litter everywhere. This is really steep and it's wet. Well, that part's not so steep. We just came up this. It was steep. In fact, it was so overgrown, it was dark. It's getting really overgrown. Yeah, that's the trail. We're a little worried about the trip down. It's damp mud. And the other people that we've passed have said it was a bit slippery. This tells me a lot of people go up this trail though. Well, we came across a tree falling over and wow, was that hard to get around. It was just so thick. But we've come to another area of nice trail, or is it to the end of it? I wonder where we go from here. Oh, obviously up here. And I guess the prayer flags, like the ones beyond there, are trail markers, trailblazing.
Is a garbage.
That too. But I get the feeling the quantity of garbage here suggests that this is how far most people make it. So let's see what happens now as we go way up there. So Jenny got a phone call at least halfway up the mountain. So I'm just looking around. It's a jungle here. It's just so thick. It's kind of steep. This is a real outback hike. And then the trail kind of goes up there. But there is a marked trail. It just never looks that steep when you look through a viewfinder. Okay. Up, up, up. I just can't film because I gotta concentrate on footing. So we came up here and suddenly it's level. But I don't know where we are. It's so thick with underbrush. That was so steep and for so long. That must have been a kilometer. We're on the peak and we've been following what looks kind of like a trail. We have to keep ducking way down and it just doesn't seem like a proper trail. So, and it doesn't seem to be coming out anywhere, and it started going down again. So, oh, like I'm down almost with my bum touching my heels. It's so overgrown. And still there's garbage lining the trail and in it. So I think this is the wrong way. Wow. Okay, so in a minute we're going to come out to the peak again. I don't know if they're coming out, but there's these rather cute little birds with yellow backs of their wings are yellow. And the trail appears to go down again. So we came through this jungle. We just, for a second, we're out. So we can look around. Could this be Make-A-Wish Peak? This rock? Goes down the other side. Certainly goes down here.
Yeah, that's where the guy said you can see the cross.
Yeah. Well, that's it. So. No, too much vegetation.
That's what he wanted me to do.
Oh, I see.
Yo, 2 times.
Okay, when did you yell the second time? And what is that telling him?
See?
Oh, somebody yelled back.
Yeah.
So is that telling someone that you're stuck? Oh, it's a hello?
He's just playing.
Oh.
People like to yell.
Oh, yeah, I know. Look, there's Jenny. Then we came out to another little lookout. I'm going to try zooming. Because it's far, Martin's farther out there. And I believe, I don't know if it'll come out, that it's that little hut down there could be where the guy was that was yelling back. Maybe try one more stretch of this jungle. Whoa! And we're on the peak because there's, like, goes down on both sides very steeply. Make-A-Wish Peak. Are you supposed to wish it was easier to go down? Oh, what if this goes down? And of course you're always hearing construction. Wow. I gotta look where my feet are, not at the camera, because it's really steep just beyond my feet. And there's a temple. have no idea if that's the one we were at. I mean, no, it doesn't look familiar. But if I step here, I'm gone. Oh, there's something way down there. Well, that's what I wondered. Maybe, like, does this path just go around the mountain and stop? Or does it go somewhere? Or does it maybe just get so thick and long that everyone gives up and goes home? Well, back. Oh, this is getting really thick. And then this looks really dangerous. So am I. I'm scared too. I think we met better, hey? Yeah, we got our view. So we decided to continue on the trail where it went up to the peak, and we had turned down the really, really tough piece of low trail and got up to the, literally the lookout. And then, so we're continuing not along that little trail, but this one is the wider piece. So where we found like a crossroads at the peak, we just continued on down the other side, thinking that this side would be drier. We think we are on the north side coming up, and that we're on the south side going down, and it ought to be a little drier. And sure enough, this is way easier. Well, I'm having to duck a lot, but it's way easier. Lost Jenny. I think that's Jenny coming. I don't know what the rush is, why I have to hike so fast. I guess because I'm looking for the next point of interest. And the one thing you have to say about these unmaintained trails, there's also no cameras. They're not, no surveillance. Oh, this is really, uh-oh, it's getting, this is gonna get slippery. I don't think I'll film. So the last segment I filmed, we were going down the south side, and I said it was looking really good because it was dry. Then all of a sudden we came to, it got steeper and steeper, and as far as I could tell, it was just, it dropped off as a cliff. And I don't know how many people before us went down that same piece saying, oh, this is easier, and got turned around. Probably a hair before I finally gave up. I was less than 12 feet from the cliff edge, hanging onto trees on a steep slope. This one, its problem was being wetter, but we've gone a fair way down, and somehow it's not as bad as we had imagined it would be on the way up. But I still don't feel like filming while I'm walking on this. I could slip. I gotta hang on. It's I think it was like a full kilometer up, which when you're doing a steep climb is an awful long way. So now it's a full kilometer down. So this guy passed us and we said, oh, he's hiking all alone. There's guys down there that are saying it's too slippery. Come back. We can't make it.
主要是一直往上爬，而且比较滑，就是。
上面路比较险吗？
就这样子的，一直是这样子。
Came back down to the base of the trail. So we were at Make-A-Wish Point Peak, which is fine, but we have no idea what show the spring was. And we passed 5, 6 hikers on the way up. One guy just went right past us. He seemed quite confident. And I said, wow, he's going alone. And then all of a sudden there's all this yelling from below. And it turned out his friends were full of complaints because the stairs had run out and they felt it was too slippery.
You want to try this one a little bit?
Okay. And then we went down a little further and came to a couple right near the end of the stairs who were just sitting there, had just decided, no, they're not going up, they're just going to wait. Oh, and they addressed Jenny as sister rather than aunt. They mistook her age. Oh, and they complimented her on her ability to speak Chinese, so they think she's a foreigner. So we're going to go up this one now. We went up just a tiny bit before and then changed our mind and went up the difficult one, so we'll see what this one's like. Still we have stairs. But this part is so overgrown that I can finally film, but before I had to be squatted way over, bending down on my knees almost to get through. And we have no idea where we're going. We couldn't make head or tail of the map they give you when you get here. And the cell phone map gives me out of focus topographical lines plus a few major roads, and that's it. So this is all being done by guesswork. Oh, look at this. You can't even tell that there's stairs here. But there is. It's just hard step and you can't see through the thick underbrush. Okay, I think we're coming out to something. Aha. Concrete, I don't know, storage container? So we came up through that overgrown trail. We got to this trail, which just looks a lot more used and main. So we're going to do this one. So for this trail, the stairs ended again, and apparently so have the prayer flags. So we're now looking at drier, slightly less steep climb.
I thought that trail would on the top maybe link to this, but it didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah, they all go up and then you have to come back down again. So this time we'll give up if it looks like it's just like the other one, because we already did the other one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The stairs ran out and we went quite a way. Then we gave ourselves a limit of 200 steps. And then I said, I think I see the top. It's just very overgrown, but I think I see the top. And the map says we have no more topographical lines to cross. So from here, if I had to turn around, at least I got a view. It looks so close. And it's so thick. And it's so steep. It'll be slow getting down for this part.
We're on the top.
We're so close. Oh, okay. No, you're still not up to my height. There we go. So what do you think of the view? I need action, Jenny. And this is what the backdrop that Jenny's climbing against. And this is what it's like going up. Oh, I don't know which way to point the camera. Oh, a little bit of a lookout. Yeah. It's still so far up to go. She keeps reminding me, but it just doesn't look like there's much right ahead of us. And we decided that it's just, well, we're so close to the top, but it's dangerous. So we're taking a good safety move. Jenny's just about on her bum on the way down, so that's safer. Oh, but look at this view. We figure this is like 45 degrees or more.
No, it's 80.
Okay, I'll go for 75. 60. 60's max. And then it gets a bit easier. And this is the part where we still have the good view. So we came down the part that looked just like that going up, and we got to the top of where the stairs ran out, so it's easy going. This going down wasn't that bad once we... Yeah. Once we passed the really steep part, where I think I did some filming, it got into that very steady downhill, and then oh, tree in the way. So now the trees have started, sorry, the stairs have started. So this will be predictable. It was pretty smooth coming down. So change the battery, I can do more filming because I found some other things worth looking at. These are the monk residences. Where's the lamas? I don't know. This is near Lanzhou. I don't know if this is, I don't know if it's Buddhist or Tibetan. It's got Tibetan prayer flags. So I think these roofs are just incredible. Just incredible. I'm assuming that's not solid gold or even gold foil. Surely it's gold colored metal, but I don't know. I have heard. So we're walking along this trail, hoping soon to get down so that we can have lunch. Oh, I bet we're heading over to that temple over there. That's the one that we didn't go to on all these trails. No, we're heading to that one.
I don't think we can go to those temples, right?
Oh,
There's
from
nobody
here?
there.
Yeah, sounds like...
No, there's no visitors there.
Yeah, there's people. We went in there.
We went down there. But
Yeah.
not this side.
Oh, maybe not that high. Oh, and there's another temple on that little outcropping of that rock at the edge. Wow. The prayer flags are getting thicker and thicker. I guess that means we're getting close to a temple, right? Wow. It's a wall of them. And there's the temple. So we were playing around up there, and then we're going up here.
Trying to take a picture of this.
That looks more dangerous. This way. Because it goes where we want to go.
This way is the same though.
Oh. Okay. All it is the steps are way too steep.
Don't film it. You need to hold it there.
Yeah. So we're having our lunch, and the temple has complimentary date tea. So we're in the shade at the corner of the courtyard of this temple, smelling incense, watching people go up the hill, spinning the barrels of money. There's a hotel just down from the temples, and there's people out on the patio there having some lunch. And Jenny's just gone into the public washroom. We were trying to get to that temple, and we cannot find the route to get there. Okay, we've decided that we're going to, we found the path. It was like down and out of the whole temple area. So we've decided that we're going to make an attempt. Jenny's worried because she has a meeting at 8:40 tomorrow with old classmates for more photos. And she said, what if we get sick because we're doing a third mountain in one day? And I said, oh, no, we won't be sick tomorrow. We'll be sick today. What do you think?
I think it's too far. It's gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a big distance, and I don't think it's a big altitude gain. We can turn around any time if we start to feel bad.
We're crazy.
Because?
This is the third peak we're trying to
Yeah.
climb. And in one day.
Is that like doing 3 fitness classes at the gym one night?
No.
I think it is.
One class is only 1 hour.
Yeah. And this one's in the sun, unlike the others that were mostly in the shade. Oh, but there's the temple. We're getting closer. that's the series of temples we went up, as seen from the big white box at the top of the hill. And all of these ones, go down here, see if I can capture one. These are all miniatures of the big one behind them. And the plaques, Jenny was able to read the bottom half of one of them. It lists the donor. We decided we're gonna have a go at this path. Well, you get a beautiful view from this path. That's for sure.
How far we can go.
Yeah. So we've, yeah, we don't know how far this road goes. It probably just goes through the farm, but I just found there's a lot more crops here than I see from above. And way down the bottom, you can see some little tiny buildings. I'm thinking the road might be down there. Storage cave.
That one gets a door.
This is a garage with farming equipment in it.
It's very shallow, right?
No. No, it's not. I just wish there was more light in there.
Let me see.
No, that's a storage shed. That's farming equipment.
Yeah, but I get the...
Well, they're storing stuff anyway. I didn't see a bed or furniture. This is how you get to the last crop. Yeah. Just to the end of the trail. So, a mountain farm. Got to walk around in one. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to go down here. Nope, I doubt it. Well, that's a new experience for me. We got to see that temple, and from there you look absolutely perfectly aligned up the valley. Jenny told me that the name translates, the name of this area translates to Stone God Valley, which I think is trying to talk about the very large figurines of gods inside the temples. But all I saw was a row of roofs that were terribly gold running up the valley with restaurants and hotels below it, as expected. But what a view. I just can't get over it.
On the top of the restaurant?
On the top of the... Oh!
The hotel?
Oh! So they have a courtyard on the top of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can go and look up at the mountains. Of course, they have no idea how much better and more satisfying it is to just walk up to the top of one of them. We decided that we had to video this tree. It's got a steel frame structure under it to keep the branches out. So the whole thing is basically a huge area of shade with a little motorcycle parked in there. But, I mean, essentially it's a tree garage.
So we gotta make our tree like that.
Jenny wants to make our tree like that, but the one we have that has the branches going down is a different species, and I really don't think it wants to do that.
No, you're gonna go make it now go down and go wide a little bit, then go down.
We could try it, I guess. Let's see what our performance was today. Oh, electric car going up the hill. So we have 9.6 kilometers of hiking, although it kept on cutting out and rebooting. 5 hours and 24 minutes, and I skipped lunch with that. And where you can see where we branched off to the various mountains. And then another one is, come on, 3,633 calories. Wow, that's a good workout.